so many videos, I've taken notes, and I've compared notes, and I haven't signed up to any courses, guys. And that's what something else I want to let you know about now. I've not signed up to any paid courses. I only like watched a lot of free courses on YouTube and all that. I'll put some of the videos that I watch on the screen, videos that I think actually helped me. There's this particular guy, he makes good videos on copywriting, how to get started, advices and stuff. I'm going to put his video. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're interested in copywriting, you must have seen him at some point. So basically, what is copywriting? Copywriting is kind of like advertisement. It's a very crucial part of advertisement and marketing, and it basically prompts, it's kind of a write-up that prompts people to do something. It prompts you to sign up for something, it prompts you to buy a product, it prompts you to come to somewhere or to check something out. That's basically what it is. Very important. Advertising and marketing is very important, and there are different types. It can be website copy, like what you write. Copywriting is the art, it's an art. It's an art of writing a persuasive text. It's an art. So copywriting is the art. What you write is the copy. So it can be a website copy, it can be an email marketing email copy where you persuade people to buy a product through email or something like that. It can also be like a poster, businesses. So why is this very crucial? Why is this a good place to start? Why is this a great side hustle to embark on and a great skill to learn that? Because every single day new businesses are popping up, new things are happening, everybody's trying to sell something, everybody's trying to make people sign up to this, sign up to that. So it's very important that there are people who are able to help these businesses get people to do stuff, get people to buy their product, get people to sign up to their newsletters. It's very important. Get people to visit their website for whatever reason. This is very important. That's why it's a very good, PR, like advertisement is always going to be very important, because businesses are always popping up, and businesses are always trying to be better, right? Okay, so but here are some things that people don't tell you about copywriting. Guys, copywriting is oversaturated. Yes, I said it. But make no mistake, that I'm not telling you to back up or to not get into it. No, that's not what I'm telling you, because let me tell you, no matter how oversaturated something is, as I said earlier, businesses are always popping up. So no matter how many copywriters are already there, there's always going to be more needed. But I'm telling you that it's oversaturated because everyone is coming into it. Everyone wants to try it out. Even myself, I got to learn about it randomly, because there was a man selling a course on copywriting, and I wanted to pursue this course. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to go through YouTube first and see what I can learn on YouTube. Then if I don't learn anything useful on YouTube, I will just get the course. So I went through YouTube, I watched a bunch of videos, I took notes, and I started to get, and guys, it's not easy. I'm telling you something, it's not easy. Without clients, you can't call yourself a copywriter. Without clients, you cannot call yourself a copywriter. Sure, you can keep writing and building your portfolio, practicing, sure, but without a client, you cannot actively call yourself a copywriter. You have to get a client, and that's the part that people don't tell you about, the part where you have to get a client. Most of the time, because of how oversaturated it is, a lot of the time, like, you have to go looking for your own clients. Most people are not going to approach you until you have a portfolio, or you have an experience, or you have a company that specializes in that, and you have like so much experience that people have given you feedback. People are not going to look for you that way. So you have to look for your own clients yourself. You have to look for your clients yourself. And guys, that is the hard part of being a copywriter in 2025, a beginner copywriter. Unless you have someone outsourcing a client for you, maybe you join the course, and after the course they will guarantee you that, okay, we'll get clients for you to start working with. If you're someone that is learned copywriting by you learn it yourself, you're going to have to get your own client, and that is the problem. That is not the problem, but that is the hard part that no one tells you about. Okay, no one tells you about the fact that you have to get a client, and there are different ways for you to get a client, which honestly I've experimented so much on these different ways, and I can share them all with you for sure. The thing is that you need to talk to like 100 organizations for you to get at least like 10 feedbacks. So in every 100 organizations you email or write to or send a message to, you're gonna get like 2 to 10 feedbacks about if they're interested, or if they don't want it, or if they already have somebody. So honestly, that's the hard part about copywriting. Of course, that should encourage you from getting into the art, because it's such an amazing art. It's always going to be needed. People are always going to want to advertise and stuff. Businesses are always popping up, so it's very good. It's a very good art to master. There's so many ways you can master it. There's so many videos you can watch that will give you insight about it. And there's so many tools that will help you become a great copywriter. You can also sign up to classes, paid classes, or you can watch YouTube videos, which honestly I've watched, and honestly from my experience of watching all these YouTube videos about copywriting, I can definitely say that they actually give value. These YouTube videos are very full of value if you know what you're listening to. Like if you actually listen properly, they're full of value, and you can always do more research about it. I'm going to share like two ways that are very good. I've tested on how to get a client. So the first way is that the first thing I did is that first of all I thought of the niche I wanted to concentrate on. So I wanted to concentrate on something I'm quite confident in, and that is like medical things, anything that has to do with medical aspect, because I'm a doctor. So yeah, when I decided the niche I wanted to concentrate on, I went to the internet and I searched like um I think what I searched for was like medical organizations, something like that. And they brought me a long list of medical organizations. I searched, I wanted to, and it's very important that you understand the fact that depending on what country you're doing this copywriting for, the company you're doing it, depending on the country they are, they're going to either pay you more or pay you less. So countries like Canada, US, UK, Dubai, and so many other companies, like maybe the rich part of the Middle East, they can pay you more money because these are countries that are doing well. But if you're going to do it in countries that are like third world countries, of course you get less money. So it doesn't matter really. You should do it in honestly, no matter where you get the client, as long as they're paying you, honestly, hop on that, because it's not easy to get clients anyway. Because even if they're paying you less, you can use that to gain experience and build your portfolio, and you're still getting paid. And eventually, you have experience, you have feedback, and you can just climb up the ladder. So I searched for medical organizations in US, in UK, this and that, and I looked at the list of these medical organizations. Then I went to each of them. Guys, this was such a tedious thing to do. Such a tedious thing to do, guys. It was so tedious. So I went to some of these organizations. I couldn't go through everything because there were like hundreds. Ugh. I went to some of these organizations. I read about the organization. I went to the people's part of the organization, and then I looked for like the director, HR, all these things, the people I could talk to. Then I went to LinkedIn and I searched for those people. All right, I searched for those people and I followed them on LinkedIn, and I sent a direct message to some of these organizations. And some of them did get back to me, and some of them did not get back to me till today, guys. And that's honestly expected. That is expected. So that's one way you can do it. And when you get to like when you go to LinkedIn, you direct message kind of like the HR or the director. You introduce yourself. You say that, oh, you're a copywriter. You went through the website and you see that they lack this and this and this, and you would like to work with them so that to help them optimize their websites, to help them get more people to sign up for this, or to help them sell more products. Now, a big part of copywriting is the products, getting people to buy products. So you can also concentrate on like niches that involve selling products. For me personally, I was concentrating on niches that involved like sign up to newsletters. Email copywriting was what I was concentrating on, signing up to newsletters or purchasing a service, a medical service. That is what the way I went about it. So you can go about it. And another thing is that because of how oversaturated this art is, and how many people are doing this, and how many organizations already have people who are doing email copywriting for them. Not that you shouldn't like not just email copywriting, any copywriting. Not that you shouldn't message these organizations. You can always message them and pitch to them that you are better. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Just fake it till you make it up. Anyways, so as I was saying, because of it's so oversaturated, when you go to the search, okay, let's take for instance, let's say gym, fitness, a fitness company, you want to write to a gym, you want to make them email like a poster card that they can spread on the online to prompt people to sign up with their gym, to prompt people to sign up with their to get gym membership, to get products from their gym or something like that. So you type gyms in this place, gyms in that place, or gyms around me, then you go down, you keep going down, you go to the first page, because the thing about Google search is that when you search for something, the first page that appears, right, it starts from the most visited website to the least visited. So the first website you see is probably the most visited. Honestly, if you're a beginner, even if you're not a beginner, honestly, I won't advise you to go to the most visited, because trust me, the reason why they're the most visited is because they have a good team. You're not gonna be successful there. So the best option for you to go is to go to the like fourth page, the fifth page, the sixth page of the Google search. That way you meet websites that aren't as visited. You even go when you go to their website, you realize that there's so many of like their website is not that great. Maybe they don't have this, they don't have that, and that's why they're not up in the Google search, right? So you can pitch to you look for their email, write them an email, and pitch to them that, oh, you're a copywriter, you want to help them to um optimize their websites, you want to help them to optimize their websites, help them to write messages, persuasive messages that's going to prompt people to buy stuff. These are two ways you can get a client from copywriting. The other way you can get a client is just direct messaging any freaking person you see that has a business. You see someone has a business, message them, ask them that, oh, I see you have a business, I'm a copywriter, oh, do you need this, do you need this as service I produce, and stuff like that. When it comes to copywriting, most of the time it's about you looking for a client. You have to find a client. Of course, you can join groups that will just help you increase your skills and to make you better. But the most important thing is getting a client. If you're never able to get a client, trust me, you cannot call yourself a copywriter. You can't. No one's gonna arrest you for calling yourself a copywriter despite not having a client. But like, how long are you going to do that? You see. So yeah, that's just what I believe personally. There's a limit to calling yourself a copywriter if you do not have a client. So you have to secure a client, or you just start your own business. Start your own business and do copywriting for yourself. Another good way to get a client is through things like Fiverr, Upwork. Make a profile and put your what do they call it? I've forgotten. I made a profile on Fiverr regarding copywriting, or I started but I didn't finish just because I was quite intimidated when I saw other adverts for copywriters, advertisement that copywriters made. I was actually intimidated because theirs was so good, guys. Theirs was so good and they were legit. So I was just like, look, I'm just not going to continue this. Don't allow that to happen to you. Definitely don't be intimidated. Go for it, do your thing, and find your clients. But Upwork and Fiverr is another good way to get clients for copywriting. You make your like an advert for yourself and tell them that, oh, this is what you provide with the price. It's actually amazing. There are also videos that help you to do that. There are videos that help you to set it up. I'll put the video that helps me to start setting up mine, so you guys can visit it and actually you can learn from it. Fiverr and Upwork, they're great ways to make people come to you, especially Fiverr, because you just have your advert there, and if someone is looking for a copywriter, they start looking for a copywriter and they see all the list of copywriters there, and they can choose to select you if you're persuasive enough, if you look more legit, if you're legit looking, and everything looks right. So those are some of the ways you can use to secure clients for copywriting, which is very important for copywriting. Thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate it. Bye. Subscribe and like my video, please.